Dragon Ball Superhero is breaking all the records, and today I'm going to give you guys my 100% spoiler heavy review, so stick around. What up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope that you are having a good one. Today we about to get into some Dragon Ball Superhero. So I know the movie's been out 2 weeks now. I've given y'all 2 full weeks. If you haven't seen it by now, if you plan to see it this week, click off this video. I'm not gonna hold you. Click off this video. I'm about to ruin it. I mean, it's good. You should still go see it. And if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, go see it again, because this movie's fire. I've seen it in the dub, and I'm going to see it in the sub this weekend, maybe. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I might see it in IMAX. I heard it's fire in IMAX. I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't seen it in IMAX clearly, but I've heard it's fire. So recommend seeing it, whether it's sub, dub, IMAX, however you want to see it. Is in the theater is fire. The atmosphere is dope. Seeing it on the big screen, the 3D is hidden. But anyway, I'm gonna jump right into everything that I saw in the movie that I liked, that I didn't like, and I'll give you guys my rating at the end. So first off, the movie was hilarious. I thought it was mad funny. It really took me back to the Dragon Ball series, just how comedic it was. There was a lot of good points in there that I was laughing, and I just all around enjoyed the movie. The first thing that made me laugh was Magenta. Bro, he's driving around in the car. Bro literally has a dome on the car for his hair. I thought that was hilarious. Just mad funny. There were parts in this movie that I was just like, why would they do that? Like I'm gonna draw blanks on people's names. New characters throw me off all the time. Dr. Hito, he made androids out of 3 corpses, and then he straight made them clerks at a gas station. Like, why would you do that, bro? They're dead. They look like zombies, and now they're gas station attendants. I just thought it was funny. Like, there's all kinds throughout the entire movie. There's things like that just made me laugh. So if you're into it for the comedy, definitely go see it. I thought it was hilarious for that specifically. Pan is 3 years old. Her base form at 3 is much stronger than Goten and Trunks was when they were first introduced and could go Super Saiyan. So her base is stronger than them when they were first introduced. She's even shown more potential than Gohan did when he was first introduced with Piccolo and Goku. And Piccolo states in there that Pan has more potential than even Gohan did, which makes sense because Gohan was much stronger than Goku was when he was born. So Gohan was stronger than Goku upon birth and at the same age. Like, Gohan is now stronger than Goku was when Goku was that age. It makes sense that Pan, being second generation hybrid, having the same potential modifier or multiplier as Gohan, is stronger than, or shows more potential than Gohan did at that same age. I just thought it was interesting that she's stronger than they were at 7, Goten and Trunks, just because they're hybrid Saiyans also, and they were supposed to be strong, but you know how to write it in Dragon Ball is. Anyway, so in there it says Gohan hasn't left his room in a few days. It doesn't say that he hasn't trained in a few days, and at the end of the movie, Gohan says that he's been training in secret. So the time skip on this movie is like 3 or 4 years roughly from the end of where the anime is. I think to this point it's like 3 or 4 years. So he's been training on and off within those 3 years. He just has been doing it in secret, which Gohan says in the movie when Piccolo asked him how he learned the move. He's like, oh, I've been training in secret, or I learned it in secret, which implies that he's been training to learn it on his own. The movie again just has a bunch of funny notes in it, like Piccolo collects plushies. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was interesting that Android 1 and 2 couldn't throw energy beams, and they also seem like a counterpart of Goten and Trunks. Like 2 is like funny and goofy and kind of dumb, and 1 is more serious and stronger and kind of more like, yo, we got to get to this work and make sure things are in order, which kind of reminds me of Goten and Trunks, like the grown up version that's in the movie, or even like the GT version where like Goten's more focused on girls and Trunks is kind of more like focused on business. I thought it was pretty interesting. So in there it says that Cell was done, his body was complete, which for me implies that he's at his maximum strength, but it also says his mind isn't finished. So if Goku's like Goku Black, his body was good, like he was as strong as he could be. Zamasu just didn't know how to use it. That's why he was so much weaker. So it's kind of, for me, it's kind of like that. Like he had the potential to be as strong as he could be in that movie. He just couldn't. I feel like Cell Max couldn't unlock it because he didn't have his mind. So I do think that Cell Max wasn't as strong as he could have been. So it kind of downscales where Gohan was at, and I think that put Gohan in a weird spot as far as power scaling. But again, this movie's 4 years after where we're at currently in the manga, so it's kind of hard to power scale Gohan to them anyway, which I will attempt to do later on anyway. In this movie currently, Broly has only been training for 4 months, so that just kind of puts into perspective when Broly got on the planet and how long he hasn't been training with Goku and Vegeta on Beerus's planet. Frieza has been looking for Broly. So in the movie it says, Goku says this is the safest place for him. Frieza can't find him here. So in my mind, post Granola, Frieza's the strongest and has been looking for Broly because Broly is stronger than Goku and Vegeta. I think that he's trying to take Broly out before he takes Goku and Vegeta out. That way Broly can't get stronger than Frieza and take Frieza out, which makes sense to me, because in the movie, or in the anime, in the manga, Frieza doesn't kill Vegeta and Goku. He just stops by and leaves, which is weird for me because Frieza's not that kind of person. But if Frieza knows he's gonna get killed for killing them by Broly, then it all makes sense to me. I think Chile and Beerus' interactions is hilarious in the movie. Piccolo states that Gohan is back as soon as he powers up. So when he goes Super Saiyan, then he goes Ultimate Gohan, Piccolo says he's back. For me, that means, I don't know if that means he's back to as strong as the tournament, or even in training with how strong he should be as if he had continued training from Cell. So that's kind of a weird line. He's definitely as strong as he's ever been in that moment, which I know that's kind of what Piccolo's saying. He's back to being as strong. You kind of can only guess after that. Like, is he back to being the strongest character? That's a push, right? Because we know where Goku and Vegeta is. I thought it was hilarious that Gohan says he can't see without his glasses, because I've been saying this man's dropped everything. He dropped the Potara earring. My man dropped the Sensu bean in this movie. I was just like, bro, you gotta stop dropping stuff. Then he's like, I can't see without my glasses. I was like, all right, okay, I guess that makes sense. You ain't got your glasses. Sometimes I can't see without my glasses. Whatever. I ain't no super bean, no. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Super speed, just catch it on the rebound. Anyway, in the movie, Goten and Trunks are fighting Cell Max in their base form, like they're mad strong, and it kind of agitated me. Like, bro, y'all, first of all, we all know y'all ain't that strong, so go ahead, power up. The only thing I can think of is the writers, and this is what I heard on another video. The writers didn't want anybody else to power up other than Piccolo, or to transform other than Piccolo and Gohan, which I guess that's the only thing that makes sense. Because why, like, Gotenks tried to go Super Saiyan and couldn't, because he didn't have enough power. But that doesn't make sense for the fusion. The fusion's still stronger than Goten and Trunks, I think. So he should have been able to go Super Saiyan, unless they can't go Super Saiyan anymore, which means they haven't been training. I don't know. It's a debacle right there. First of all, Krillin, my man almost let Pan die. Bro, Krillin, Uncle Krillin almost let the 3-year-old die. Talking about, you have to fly. Oh, come on, bro. We all know she can't fly. Go get her. They're literally 10 feet apart. Man, if you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was ridiculous. Krillin, go get the little girl. So this movie I thought was fire, bro. The animation was good. The 3D animation style was fire. I thought the cutscenes in this movie were the animation that Dragon Ball Super was missing the entire series. If we get the cutscene animation in the Dragon Ball Super animators coming back out, bro, it's going to be the best anime out at the time, because the animated cutscenes were absolutely fire. And if the whole movie had been done like that, it would have been way better than it was. It's already good, and I like that they tried something new with the 3D animation. It definitely worked, especially for some scenes that they couldn't do in the 2D style. Like, there were scenes where the camera angles were circling around Cell Max, panning to each character, and it's zooming in and out. Like, they would not have been able to do that in an animated style in the time constraints and the budget. Like, it wouldn't have worked. So I liked what they did, and it worked for me. I liked the colors, I liked the visuals, I liked it. I liked the movie a lot. The storyline was good. Again, it took me back to like a Dragon Ball storyline. It showed some character development, like Pan was growing. It definitely showed like the interaction again between Piccolo and Gohan, and generationally down to Pan, which I thought was a good touch, and very reminiscent of the old school Dragon Ball. So for me, like I said, I'm definitely going to see this movie again. I will rate this movie 8.5 out of 10 in the English dub. I would rate it 8.5 out of 10. Voice acting was great. I didn't have any issues with it. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's about it. The last fight was cool. Last transformation, same thing that everybody's harping about. It could have been longer. Bro had 2 lines. I think he punched Cell Max like 2 times. And you see Gohan and Piccolo talking at the end, which I thought was cool. Yeah, the movie was good though. I definitely recommend it. People that are saying it's overhyped, it's underhyped, really didn't have a lot of marketing for it. The powering, I think that you have to take with a grain of salt, as far as Piccolo saying, I don't think that Vegeta and Goku could have took on Cell Max, or Akira saying that Broly even wouldn't be strong enough. I think that should be right. Like, Broly shouldn't be strong enough to take out Cell Max, just because Broly has only been training for a couple months. If he's the same power level as Gogeta, Blue in the Broly movie, I would assume that Cell Max would be stronger, just because they have that data from when Moro came to Earth. You would assume in the anime, if they're going that way, then they would know how strong Vegeta and Goku are, and they would power scale Cell Max and the Gammas up to that level, which makes sense. I would assume that Piccolo and Gohan are on par with base Goku and Vegeta at this point. Base Piccolo is the one who fought Gamma 1. Gamma 1 was stronger than base Piccolo, which would be stronger than base Goku. So it kind of makes sense as far as the power scale goes. But yeah, if you're looking for a good time, it's like an hour and 40 minutes or something. I'm hearing that everybody's kids are liking it. I really liked it. Out of the last 4 movies, this would be probably 2 for me. I really enjoyed the Broly movie. That last fight, it was first of all, it was the movie. Like, Vegeta and Goku, they don't have storyline. If this movie had Vegeta and Goku in it, main characters, it would have been trash. I don't really care to see Vegeta and Goku in a story growth movie, which is what this is. It's character development, it's comedy, it's action. That Broly movie wasn't that. It was an action movie. Like, we learned about Broly and we saw them fight. That's what it was. So to compare them is what are you looking for? This movie's way funnier than the Broly movie. So if you like the comedic version of Dragon Ball, then you'll like this movie. It also has the action, also has the transformation. So some people might think this movie is better than Broly. That Broly movie was a instant classic though. That last fight, woo! Plus it had Gogeta Blue in it. But yeah, Gohan's new form is fire. Piccolo's new form is cool. I'm interested to see where they go with it. I think it'll bleed nicely into post Z, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, again, go see it if you haven't seen it. And that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you stay up on all the videos. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see more of this, I plan on doing a review of the last chapter of Dragon Ball manga, chapter 87, I think, with Black Frieza. So if you guys want to see that, leave a comment below, hit that notification bell. I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss it. If you like this kind of video, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.